This was kind of a birth out of not for sure what I wanted to do with a phase of my life that I felt compelled to move into something that had a different kind of impact as opposed to what I was doing before, which had impact. So eventually, a long story short, it became let's do a nonprofit coffee house that funds organizations fighting the injustices of hunger, unclean water, and human trafficking.
So tell us more about the program that you developed to support healthcare workers and, of course, keep them caffeinated, during this pandemic.
So what we did is we got it with our web developer, and we just shot up, for every bag of coffee you buy, we're going to donate one. So that meant like if you bought a bag of coffee, we were going to create a batch where we would start to donate one on your behalf or from your purchase.
And how many bags were you able to donate?
Yeah, I wrote that down. So we actually donated 1,798 bags.
Wow.
Which was a retail of like $18,000 worth of bags. And it was really cool because some people, like we had a couple corporate people, a couple churches who would just buy like 20 bags.
Oh, that's
so
great.
it would go somewhere.
Yeah. Roosevelt has really become a place for the community to connect and, put other projects that do end up having and creating a lot of social impact in motion.
Yes.
So what does it mean to you to be that community space where that happens?
Well, it means everything. At the same time, it's a hell of a thing to build a business on community and then have a pandemic hit.
Right.
So that's been a real wrestle for me the last few months, just kind of so we've had to, as you said, pivot. But the blessing is, I think you kind of communicated in your question, is the community had already been built, and our ability to pivot and get people to recognize that, and our social media platform to be able to communicate that has progressed into something different, and it's working.